welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you guys how to make this skirt top set. So first of all, the fabric is folded it into half and I'm cutting out 20 inches, which is going to be the length of the skirt. The fabric that I have was on sale, so it was just a left out piece of extra fabric and I had to figure out what can I make out of it. So here I have little less than a yard of fabric, therefore I have no room for error. But if you are a beginner, 1.5 yard of fabric would be ideal so that you have little extra fabric to play with. Next, this is what I have left with for the top, and this is for the skirt. I will also be using a skirt to trace the shape and size of the skirt. Whatever you use, make sure it fits you really well, like a glove. Here I want my skirt to be high-waisted, and the one that I'm using for tracing is not high-waisted, so it's important to keep those things in mind. Also for seam allowance, I'm keeping about half an inch extra and cutting it out. Next, for the top, I'm taking 8 inches as the length and cutting out the excess, which I'm going to use for the straps. The next step is to measure your chest area, or you can use a tube top if you have any to trace the size. Now I don't have one that fits me well like a glove, so what I did was I measured my chest area and cutting off the excess. Now that I have 2 pieces for the top, I'm going to take one and cut it out into half to add a zipper, which is going to be the back of the top. Now I know that the zipper is too long for the top, but I'm going to cut out the excess. To add the zipper, place the fabric right side out and the zipper wrong side out and sew it. Also, while adding a zipper, always make sure to unzip it first, as it makes the process 10 times easier. Now once you're done sewing, flip the zipper and do a top stitch. This will make sure you've added the zipper as well as covered it with the fabric to make sure the zipper is less exposable. Once it's done, make sure to test the zipper. So unzip and zip it several times to make sure you've sewn it right. Next, it's time to hem the raw edges, and also do not forget to cut the excess of the zipper and also hem the raw edges of the front piece of the top. Now moving on, sew the 2 pieces together, keeping the wrong side out. Next, I'm making straps from the leftover pieces. So basically, I'm folding it, trying to make the straps look as tiny as possible and sewing it out. Next, I'm hand sewing the straps just because it turns out more secure that way, as you can stitch it as many times as you want without making the thread visible. Now moving on to the skirt, I'm going to follow the same steps as the top, just a little different. So I'm going to take one piece and cut it in half to add a zipper, which is going to be the back of the skirt. Now the zipper that I'm adding is 20 centimeter long. So first I'm going to join the pieces, keeping 20 centimeter at the top for the zipper. Now to add the zipper, I'm using the same technique as I did for the top. First placing the zipper wrong side out and the skirt right side out, sewing it together and then flip it to do a top stitch. By the way, both the zippers that I used are of different color. The one that I used for the top is black and the one that I'm using for the skirt is gray. I know, but that's what I had, so I had to work with it. But Also, because I am using an invisible zipper method, so you won't really see the zipper once it's done, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Next, once the zipper is added to the piece, I'm going to add the other piece, both wrong side out, and sew the sides. And also hem the raw edges. Next, I'm going to add some elastic to the waist, so you can use any size elastic you want. So today I'm going to be using this medium size elastic. Basically, I'm placing the elastic around the waist area without stretching and taking away about 1 inch. So this will make the waist stretchable but not too tight or too loose. To add the elastic, first I'm hemming the raw edges, taking just about 2 centimeters to make sure the threads don't keep coming. And once I'm done hemming, I'm adding the elastic starting from one side to the other. And there I have my matching skirt top set ready, spending only about $5. Really cheap, I know. Hope it inspires you to make yours. Do not forget to comment below for more DIYs and give this video a big fat thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys! Are you gonna take me to the other side? Are you gonna be my sunrise?